heavyweight, the finals at 76 kilos. Pair of two-time Olympians at Maee, Estonia. Yasemin Adar Yiğit for Turkey.
And Adar has, without a doubt, the best arm spin in women's wrestling. You think back to the 2018 Klippen Lady Open in Sweden when she hit that. A now Olympic silver medalist and five-time world champion from the United States, Adeline Gray. And Maee knows that that arm spin is there, and it's extremely lethal, so she's going to try and stay in space. She doesn't want to be in the ties with Yasemin Adar Yiğit. And Adar may get credit for the success of women's wrestling in Turkey, but we have to give credit where credit is due, and that goes to Elif Yasemek, who was Turkey's first ever Olympian back in 2012 at the London Olympic Games, followed that up in 2016 with an appearance at the Olympic Games. But Adar has just taken Turkish women's wrestling to the next level. And if you're not familiar with Adar, she's recently in 2022 became the vice president of the Turkish Wrestling Federation, in charge of not only senior women's, but cadet, junior, and U23 as well. So she has 50 women that she's in charge of, and she's said she's up for the task. She focused on herself for so long, but now it's time to give back to the youth of Turkey. So she has a lot on her plate.
Yes, she does. Nobody better to handle it all either. On the clock, as we hit the 2-minute mark of this first period. Shot clock winding down to 2-1, and the point to Maee, 1-0 Estonia.
And I asked her, how does she have time for a social life? And she said, there is no social life. What is a social life? For me, it's women's wrestling in Turkey. And it's myself. Those are the only things I can focus on.
Red action! It's okay, go.
And you mentioned Maee. Go ahead, sorry.
No, I'm sorry, Eric, go right ahead.
You mentioned Maee last year winning Estonia's first ever women's wrestling title at the European Championships, and she did so by defeating Natalia Vorobiyova, who was the Russian Wrestling Federation's 2012 Olympic champion, 2016 Rio Olympic runner-up. So to do so in fashion that is amazing. You know, she stepped up when the time was right, was so calculated in that match. And now she has the uphill battle here against Yasemin Adar.
Time.
First period in the books, 1-0 at Maee. The passivity point. Expect Adar to get a chance to get that point back early on in the second period. Now, what a run it's been for Maee. 30 years old, introduced to the sport by her father and her brother. She was the Estonian Woman of the Year in 2015, and you know, you just look at what she has accomplished, the torchbearer of women's wrestling, having won the national championship in Estonia 13 times.
Okay, don't do that anymore.
Hit the big lights of Las Vegas in 2015 at those world championships. Really emerged on the scene, and she has stayed prevalent over the past 7 years. Two-time Olympian.
The Turkish corner just got yellow carded. The referee said, don't do that anymore. I'm not sure what exactly happened, but.
Well, we will keep an eye on that. 1-0 the score. 3 minutes to a gold medal here in Budapest. Now, Turkey was very vocal toward the, I'd say, final 60, 70 seconds. They wanted a passivity call on Maee. Just speculating if that conversation carried over into the period break. Here comes a counter shot by Maee near the edge. Good job by Adar. Knew exactly where she was. She's gonna buckle down the hatchet, square the shoulders, square Maee down, and we go back to the feet.
And I'm guessing at about the 90-second mark is when they're going to hit Maee. And if they don't hit her at the 90-second mark, I expect it to be right around 1:45 left. So she has to get active, knowing that they're going to be on her back.
Yeah, anymore, it's almost like you don't want to be the one that gets that first point with the passivity.
Action red!
Adar hasn't been able to get to her patented arm spin. That Maee not giving her the chance. And here we go, 30 seconds up. Shot clock, opportunity for Adar to get the point back, and more importantly, she would then have control of the tiebreak.
Now this match swings in favor of Adar.
You stop those things.
She has great defense.
We stay calm.
And I wouldn't say Maee is the most offensive wrestler that we have. So coupling those two together, I'd slightly swing the favor arrow in the way of the Turkish world champion.
Well, you look at the crowd here in Budapest. Clearly, Hungary has been the top attendance. Azerbaijan and Turkey, though, battling for second and third. Both of their contingencies have been vocal, both having a good time. 1-1, advantage Adar. And it's Maee who has to be on the hunt.
Blue action!
How many 2-1, 3-1 matches has Maee won throughout her career? She tries to hit the arm spin. Slip, no points. She was the attacker. No harm there. Good try. Wouldn't that have been ironic that she hit Adar with her patented move? 25 and counting. It's going to seem like forever if you're watching from home in Turkey. 18 seconds to go. Good job here by Adar. She drives in on those double under hooks. Gets clear of those. Here comes Adar coming around the side, and that's going to do it. Yasemin Adar Yiğit gets the takedown to seal it. And a European Championship #2 tonight for Turkey. Count them up, not 1, not 2, 3 or 4, but 5 European Championships for one of the greatest, Adar.
Benim için en önemli nokta hedef koyarken hayal kurmaktı. Ben zaten şimdiki gelen genç kızlarımıza da bunu çok söylüyorum. Şu an rol model olarak ben olabilirim ama siz mutlaka hayal kurmaya devam edin. Çünkü bir de bazı şeylere inanmak, hayal kurmak gerçekten başarmanın yarısı diyebilirim. Ben bu şekilde başarıyı elde ettim. Umarım da onlar da bu şekilde başarılı olurlar. Benim hedeflerim her zaman o dışarıdaki eleştirilerden daha üstündü. Ve onlar da dışarıdan gelen eleştiri hiç dinlemeden kendi bildikleri doğrultusunda hedeflerine ulaşmak için elinden geleni yapsınlar ve asla pes etmesinler. O yüzden de dünya çapında güreş sporundan çok korkan kişiler olabilir, işte yapmak istemeyenler olabilir. Ama aslında çok zevkli bir spor olduğunu, kişinin yaparken çok büyük bir şekilde enerji sarf ettiğini ve kendine gücünün olduğunu ve kendi özgüvenini yerine getirdiğini söyleyebilirim. Ben ilk başlarda çok karşıydım aslında. Kadın güreşinde işte çok zarar göreceğimi, işte kolumun bacağımın kırılacağını, işte çok hassas olduğumu düşünüyordum. Ama yapmaya başladıkça güreşin aslında çok farklı bir branş olduğunu ve o temasın gerçekten güzel olduğunu, işte rakiplerle karşı mücadeleden mutluluk ve tutku, haz aldığımı fark ettim. O yüzden de tüm kadınların yapmasında bir sakınca yok. Özellikle de zaten savunma bir spor olduğu için hani bir kadın kendini korumak istiyorsa mutlaka bir güreşi yapmalısın, tercih etmeli bence.